Hiya folks, it's Andy. I hope your day's going great. Today we're going to talk about that very magical, mystical, wonderful voodoo style Jedi mastery that is Seme. Okay? No, not really. It's not really all magical or mystical or anything like that. We're going to break it down very, very simply. We're going to look at it from a very basic point of view first. We're going to look at 3 types of basic forms of Seme, and then we're going to look a little bit more in depth at a more advanced style in a more sort of practical way, using your feet to apply Seme. So before we jump in though, I do want to just remind you to do all of your Kendo shopping at KendoStar.com. We've recently renewed the website, it looks great. I do have to plug KendoStar.com because obviously it is the website that I run that does support the Kendo show. So if you enjoy the episodes, make sure you do your shopping there, because that's what helps us bring more episodes to you. Okay, so yeah, it's a great website, free shipping on all orders, everything's shipped all around the world. Free, it's great quality gear. Like I said, it's myself that's behind it, so you know it's me that's checking your orders, making sure that everything's fine and dandy with them before they get boxed up and sent out to you. And everything's express shipping as well, so depending on where you are, depending on what you order and stock levels and stuff like that, some orders are even delivered within sort of 28 to 48 hours, most orders actually. So yeah, you get fast shipping, great quality gear, and of course you get the service that you know that you can rely on. So yeah, there is a reason why we're sort of leading the market at the moment in the Kendo equipment field. So that's the plug done. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. I hope you do enjoy it. So basic approaches to Seme. What is Seme? And what are the categories of Seme? Well, Seme essentially is the concept of applying pressure to your opponent and making him somewhat afraid that he's going to be hit. This will then obviously elicit a reaction from him. So from there, I'll be able to make a strike. So if I make him scared that he's going to lose a strike to his men, perhaps his hands will raise like this, giving me a path to his kote or his do. Okay? Perhaps he thinks I might strike his kote. So his kamae might open slightly this way, giving me a route to his men. This is the simple version of what Seme really is. And it's really what is at the core of it. The 3 main categories of Seme involve Seme with the shinai, or with the kensen, Seme with the waza, and Seme with the spirit. To Seme with the shinai, with the kensen, I would use my shinai to potentially attack his shinai, like this, maybe. Maybe I will push from above like this, making him feel exposed in his men, so that I would have the chance to maybe strike his kote. Maybe moving my shinai itself will be enough to get a reaction from him, like this, or here perhaps. There's lots of ways that I can use my shinai to apply Seme. And it's not only in this situation either, in Tsubazeriai also. Maybe I will raise my shinai, and he'll think I'm going to hit his men, giving me a chance to hit his do. It's another example of using the shinai or the kensen to apply Seme. The next one is to use the waza, the technique, to apply Seme. Now this is a little bit more difficult, it's a little bit more conceptual, but basically, perhaps during our encounter, I've made a few really good attempts at his men. Maybe I've even hit a couple. And maybe he knows who I am. Maybe we've practiced before or had the match before. And he knows that I have a really strong men attack, perhaps. So throughout the encounter, he's going to be feeling, oh, I've got to watch out for his men. I've got to watch out for his men. He nearly hit me with his men. This guy's got a really good men attack. So through that, he's already feeling like his men is in danger because of my waza. I will then allow him to think that I'm coming for his men, and as he defends himself, then I have a chance perhaps for a different technique. Yeah, perhaps I have a chance for a different technique. Similarly, if it was kote, maybe he thinks the same about kote. Maybe I'm exceptionally short or tall. That would maybe also influence how he perceives my waza to be. I'm not a super tall person, so lots of people expect me to come for their kote. So perhaps he's going to be thinking I'm going to strike his kote. So he's already going to be slightly on guard about his kote. And I'm going to let him think that I'm coming for his kote and perhaps hit a different waza. This is me using my waza, my techniques, to apply seme. Finally, there is using the ki or the spirit to apply seme. Now this is much, much harder. This is where, obviously, I have physical manifestations of my spirit, like a loud shout, a loud voice. Yeah! Like this. Perhaps this will put him on edge a little bit, but also my kamai and my whole demeanor, the way that I conduct myself throughout the encounter, even when he attacks me. I'm not broken by him in any way. And through this, perhaps I may get a chance to strike him because he becomes broken by my spirit. Either he becomes confused, he feels under too much pressure, or this sort of thing, and this helps me use my spirit to apply pressure. If you've ever practiced with a very high-graded teacher from Japan, like an 8th dan sensei, I'm sure you've experienced this, okay? So that is to use the shinai, either by attacking his shinai with my shinai, or moving it to use the shinai to create an opening. Using a waza, I'm going to hit your man, I'm going to hit your man, to strike a different technique, or even my spirit. I am stronger than you, I'm stronger than you. This way, okay? And it's very difficult to perfect, but this is why we're practicing, of course. So they are the 3 main categories of basic seme. How am I doing so far? Let me know in the comment section. That's what it's there for. It should be down there. It might be up there. Depends how you're watching the video. But leave a comment. I'll definitely read it. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button. You know, all the social media buttons. Hit them all and let everybody know about the Kendo show. Let's get more people into Kendo and enjoying it as much as we are. Let's get back to the rest of the video now. But before I go, one more thing to say. I think you've guessed it already. Shop at KendoStar. So let's take a quick look at a slightly more advanced application of seme, namely using the right foot. This is often referred to as seme ashi, okay? So we're going to use seme from our feet, okay? We're going to start from our cutting distance, okay? So this has to this is going to happen once we're at a point where I can make an attack in one step without moving my left foot, okay? It can't happen from a distance where I still need to step in to attack. From here, I'm going to start to apply forward pressure onto him, okay? This can be using my shinai, it's using my spirit, it's also pressure through my waza, okay? These aren't separate things, this can all happen at the same time. And whilst that's happening, my right foot is coming forward, okay? And this is a very momentary thing, okay? I'm not going to stand here and spend most of the match like this. It's just for a moment as I come forward with my right foot and I'm going to watch his reaction, see what happens. That's the key to this. There's a few possible outcomes. One of the most common here is that he'll feel threatened or pressured, and he may feel he wants to attack, perhaps out of panic, or perhaps he thinks that he's one step ahead of me. Okay, and he's going to attack. Yeah? But actually, I'm already ready to go because my left foot is already cocked and loaded. From here, I come in. As he attacks, I'm already one step ahead. This is why it's so important that this happens from a distance you can attack without moving your left foot. Because if I step in here and then he starts his attack, but I have to bring my left foot up before I can attack, he's going to hit me, okay, in that space. So, as my right foot comes forward, he attacks, and I have a chance for debana. The same goes if I wanted to hit a different area. Perhaps I want to hit his kote, same thing. Same thing. I could also, if he was going to hit my man, the same thing would happen. I could hit nukido. This is the same concept. Now, what's going to happen though if he doesn't attack me? Well, there's still some more outcomes. Perhaps he'll feel threatened. Maybe he thinks I'm going to hit his men. So up his hands are going to come. He's going to try and defend himself because he feels under pressure. Well, of course that, as his hands come up, gives me a chance to hit a different target, yeah? So if he defends himself, as I come in, I have a chance to hit somewhere else, okay? So this is another way that I can apply effective seme in this way. He may not react at all, okay? He may be a very confident Kendo practitioner. He may have very strong seme of his own, and he may not feel under pressure from me, in which case he may not react. I may come in here, and there's nothing from him, okay? There's no opening. He's not going to attack me. He knows what I'm trying to do. He's not going to try and block, and he's not going to recklessly throw his attacks at me. So instead, I'm going to have to retreat, and I'm going to have to think this over and try it again at a different point in our encounter, okay? So I'm going to come in here. There's nothing, so I'm going to come back, okay? I'm using my right foot to come in, and there's no, as I said, it's only momentary, okay? It's only momentary. Maybe later in the match, he may attack me when I come in. Yeah? Maybe he'll block. Yeah? But he may not react at all. In which case, I'm going to come back. I'm going to retreat, okay? Now, last one, what's going to happen if he then sees that as an opportunity to attack me whilst I'm retreating? Because, of course, there's a weakness as we go back. Well, we have to be ready for that eventuality too. So we have to make sure our feet are ready. And as we come in, there's no reaction, so we're going to come back, but he's going to chase us down, and he's going to try and hit us. This is a chance for us to use ojiwaza, okay? As I come in to apply seme, there's nothing, so I'm going to come back, but he's going to chase me down. And I'm going to use ojiwaza instead, okay? I could use kaishido like I just have now. Maybe I'll use suriage, okay? Maybe he'll attack my kote instead of my men. And I can use kaishiwaza. Or, again, he may attack my kote as I come in. No, there's nothing there. Nukiwaza. Okay? There's lots of ways I can use ojiwaza in this situation. Okay? So, quickly to recap, I'm going to step in with my right leg. He feels under pressure. He's going to attack me. But I'm going to attack him first. Okay? I'm going to then put him under pressure. This is a different situation. He's going to try and block. He thinks that I'm going to hit him. So as I put him under pressure, he's going to block. And I'm going to hit somewhere else. He may not move. I come in, oh, there's nothing. Okay? So we start again. This time, I come in, there's nothing. As I come back, he's going to attack me. So I use ojiwaza. Okay? This is the key to using your right foot for seme. Okay? And how to find different opportunities to attack by using your right foot, applying pressure, and most importantly, watching the reaction of your opponent. So that was all about seme. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you certainly found it a little bit demystifying, if nothing else. If you did like it, then definitely hit the like button, share, subscribe. You know all the stuff that I've said already about like 50 times. So you know what to do. Do indeed do that. If you didn't like the video, well then sucks to be you, I guess. Hit the down thumb or whatever it is, or the angry face, whatever, you know, knock yourself out on that. But yeah, we definitely look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Before I go, one more time, I think you know what I'm going to talk about, but it is KendoStar. KendoStar definitely supports the Kendo Show. It is a website that I do own and operate. KendoStar is a company that is operated by me. It's me that's behind it all. So you do have that peace of mind knowing that it's me that's definitely checking all of your orders and making sure that everything's perfect in them. All the products on there, they meet my high quality standards. So definitely you've got peace of mind with that as well. You get fantastic service. There is a reason why we're the market leaders. So definitely get over to KendoStar.com and do your shopping on there. It's all free shipping internationally. It's express shipping as well. So depending on where you are in the world and depending on our stock and what have you, actually most orders now are delivered in 24 to 48 hours. So you get your stuff really, really quickly as well. So like I say, get over to KendoStar.com. Not only are you supporting us as a channel, but you are making the best choice for yourself in terms of equipment suppliers. So yeah, remember that, KendoStar.com. So with that being said, one more time, I'd like to thank you for watching the video today, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.